I bid you welcome. I am a little goblin who likes to do makeup, and today we're going to do a funky little industrial graphic liner look complete with white fishnet and big old chunky boots. So let's get into it. One of my favorite ways to spend a day off, or like just a perfect day in general where I don't have to work or go out of the house for any sort of like, I don't know, like grocery shopping isn't all that fun, all this other stuff. So, like, just a perfect day where I don't have to do any sorts of errands or chores. It would definitely start off with being able to sleep in a little bit past 7. That would be great. I don't have any other reason than my body is just like, I feel like I sense sun somewhere. We're up now. And I just get up and I'm up whenever past that. I just can't go back to sleep, any sorts of naps or anything, and I'm useless, which doesn't really help me when I'm dealing with insomnia because I have like no way of like, oh, I can take a little nap because my body's just like, no, the sun's up, get up. It is a struggle. But a perfect day would start out with lots of kitty cuddles. I've got 3 of them, but only 2 of them will join me in my bed. The one, Clockwork, he does not like it. I don't know. For whatever reason, he's just like, beds are not for me, so I will have to hunt him down to get my cuddles. That's okay. He is a cuddly boy. I just can't pick him up. 2 of my cats do not like to be picked up, and I honestly do not know why, other than they've just never enjoyed it. But Foxy, I think it's because we've had her ever since she was a little kitten. I can pick her up and carry her around for hours, and she really would not care either way. So I'd wake up, coax my cats into giving me some cuddles, maybe make myself a nice cup of tea. I love tea. I'm not very keen on coffee, but I do like tea. So I'd make myself a nice cup of tea and then probably take them outside for a little kitty enrichment time. Maybe watch the sun come up, all that good stuff. I never used to like mornings, but they've definitely grown on me over the years after working third shift on and off for a while. I've definitely decided that I prefer to get up really early, get all of my like work stuff out of the way and blah blah blah, and that way I have the nights to myself. Daytime is for work and chores, nighttime is for painting and doing other like chaotic goblin type things. Sure, painting might not seem that chaotic, but it depends on how you paint. People do lots of weird stuff nowadays, myself included. Oh, forgot I'm going all over. I'm so used to leaving a little bit. Fill it in, fill it in. I'm also not used to not doing eyebrows, so we'll see how this goes. I'm very expressive, and I use my eyebrows quite a bit for, like, you know, faces, expressions, accentuations, things of that nature. And like, I'm worried I'm not going to be able to do very much of it without them, but we'll see how it works out. I puffed that out far enough, I think. But I've derailed myself. I would get up, kitty cuddles, have some tea, watch the sun come up, and then be distracted again. No, just kidding. No. But get up, tea, kitty cuddles, and then I would get the rest of the work out of the way and probably work out just because I have to. I'd probably do something fun instead of like the normal HIT workouts or HIT workouts or however you're supposed to say it. I'm new to them. I usually just do yoga and judo, but this is new. I'd probably end up doing some judo just because I like it. Get up, get our kitty cuddles, get some nice tea, watch the sun come up, do our workouts. Foxy over there 100% agrees. That's why she's crying, not because she wants to go outside. Well, it's a little thick, but that's all right. That's all right. All right. So we would do our workout, preferably some judo. Honestly, I need to get myself a pool because I would probably work out a lot more if I enjoyed it as much. Like doing judo is fine, but like running on the elliptical and stuff like that, oh Lord. That I do not enjoy so much. I'm trying to just map out some lines here while I'm doing this. I know it doesn't look like much now, but just give it time. Give it time. Let it come to fruition here. I think. It looks like a little half stash over there. uh, anyway. So, we've established the 6 things like 6,000 times that I would do. The kitties, the yoga, the tea, the sunrise. And then I would honestly just like craft for a while, do some sort of project that I've been putting off for so long, or something that I wanted to try for some time but haven't been able to. That would be really enjoyable. Oh, it kind of angles down, but oh well, it goes with my face. It works. But I would do my crafties, and when I say craft, it's kind of like a general term. I could either be painting, sculpting, any of those things. It's like just sort of creating. I just say crafting because I'm never sure what I'm going to be doing or what I want to do at that moment. Sometimes I start a task and I'm like, this just ain't it. And I never finish it, so I never know what I'm going to be doing. I'd love to craft outside more, but living in such a windy state, it's a little difficult. I think I need a smaller brush. I'm not sure I have one. That's alright, just be careful. I was gonna say, I hope you guys can see I'm trying to form everything here. Just going around to each hard corner and just making it like a little round, almost like spider web. But I would craft until about early lunchtime or whenever I remember that eating is a thing that I actually have to do. And I honestly would do something light, like some veggies, some fruits or something like that. I love mangoes and kiwis, strawberries and bananas. I used to get a little like trio thing made of them. It was like $11 and it wasn't even that much, so I just took to I now just buy like 3 or 4 mangoes and kiwis and stuff and cut them all up. And it usually lasts through the week or so. I honestly have to eat light lunches because if I eat too heavy or anything that early in the day, you'll just catch me napping for the whole rest of the day and I'll be useless and I won't get anything done. I don't know why napping has always turned me into like more of a cranky monster than it's ever like solved the issue. I don't know what's wrong with me, but I can't nap. It's just one of those things. I dream about taking naps or being able to do it, but I've already got enough sleep problems that shoot, I'd be happy for any kind of sleep, let alone a nap. Beggars can't be choosers, as they say at this point. So, after our light little lunch, I would probably go for a nice little walk if the weather is permitting. I like being outside even though it's super windy up here. I've always enjoyed being outside. That PA weather will do it to you, it spoils you. Well, no, actually, don't believe that. I'm romanticizing the dreary, eerie weather, don't believe me. Go for a nice walk until the night creeps in a little bit, and I'll go craft and paint a little bit more, and probably forget I have to eat for a little bit longer, as I always do. To be honest, sometimes eating is more of a hindrance than anything, because I won't, like, personally, I won't think that I'm hungry or anything like that, but my body's like, hey, you need to eat, and it's like, but I'm busy. I don't want to have to go eat right now. What do you mean? I tell you what to do, not the other way around. But it doesn't always work that way. I'd like to think that I'm in charge here, but I'm not really. It's my body, and I swear most days my body just listens to my cats. They're the ones who are actually in charge here. After painting and crafting for a little bit and complaining about having to eat, I would probably just make myself something nice and light. Or at least some sort of vegetable in it or something like that. Some sort of stew, or like, ooh, it is almost, well, it is summer, but summer is elote season in my house. I love elotes. Oh my God. Cojita cheese. Oh, I swear, I could just eat that stuff by itself. It's a shame that cheese hurts me so much. Ever since I used to work in the bistro with my friend Mel, I have had like the unbeatable elotes recipe. And by the time summer's over, I'm more corn than person. I'm not even ashamed to say it. That Sephora one was kind of leaving little bits and pieces, not actually covering it all, so I'm going to try and use the last little bit of my black Briar here and finish it out. So I'd have some dinner, some probably elotes, most likely, especially if it's summer, because I do enjoy my corn. And then I would probably finish out the day by having a nice cup of tea and enjoying some outside nighttime with my cats. I know that I'm such a loser because I keep talking about them, but I do actually enjoy hanging out with my cats. Like, they've each got their own little personalities, as much as they hinder my life by choosing to poop in the next room when I've got a bunch of people over, but I forgive them because they've got cute little faces. And they're nice to hang out with. They don't say much. They eat quite a bit, though. They are not cheap dates, but I do enjoy hanging out with them. So I'd probably just finish the day off by spending some time with them. If I get to catch the sunset, I will. If not, we'll just scurry back inside before the mosquitoes eat us up, and maybe finish out the night by reading a book or something like that. I often pick super easy books to read just so I can read into my cat. It sounds nerdy, but it helps with talking out loud, so. I honestly think that this is just about it for the look. I'm probably going to go in and do some touch-ups, and I might nix the little gems and pearls I was going to put on like the bigger white parts on my face, and just kind of touch it up and throw some lashes on before I reveal the final look to you. I just couldn't close it out without finishing out how I would spend like one of my perfect days off with my cats, being like the crazy cat lady. So I'm going to go ahead and put my lashes and stuff on here and finish up the final look, and we'll be back to finish. This is it, the final look for my industrial, grungy, graphic liner look here. I almost called it alt. It's a little bit almost of all the alt subcultures. A little goth in there, a little punk, maybe a little trucker. You didn't know they were alt, but they definitely are. It's canon now. The look is complete with little bits of accessories, my really cool pierced hat and white fishnet, paired with my solitary witch dress, which is actually one of my favorites from Killstar. Big old chunky white boots, tiny purse for goblin trinkets. And see, doesn't it look like a truck stop look? I kind of feel like I should just be terrorizing patrons around a travel center of America or something instead of a mall this time. You're not safe wherever you are. Goblins are everywhere. Subscribe if you enjoyed this video. Be sure to check out all the other ones I've done in the past 6 months. Like, comment, do all the things, but the most important things. Stay well, stay hydrated, stay chaotic. Bye.